Nexus and George Gebhardt. This is an interesting topic. Just because I want to ask a question.
Right.
CM Punk to NXT.
Right.
Guys, don't know if you caught NXT this week, but they showed what looked like to be, at first, a commercial for some type of MMA apparel equipment kind of company called the Diamond Mine, like the Tap Out apparel brand. But it turned out to be a vignette, as NXT announcers mentioned it, not knowing what it was. The thing that was really interesting was the logo, which had two taped arms, the length of one's hands, closed fists to their elbows. First thing I thought of was CM Punk. Possibility? Thank you for your time. I'll say this. Let's say CM Punk, this is all hypothetical, okay? Speculation.
On the bell
Let's say CM Punk, okay, wanted to come back on his terms. And he wanted to work in NXT. Because like he watches the NXT this week, he sees the way these guys work, and he's like, from a artistic standpoint, he's probably wondering, like, what if I went to NXT? And this is my question to you: if Punk went to NXT, all right, what are they getting like right now? 780, 800,000 fans, Joe, on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think the number, like, compared to do you think they would do a higher rating than AEW? Do you think they would do close to Raw or SmackDown numbers? What do you think if Punk went to NXT on a standalone night on Tuesday, what type of eyeballs it would bring to that product? What do you think?
I think it would pop it, for the first few episodes. Oh, Punk's back, but it just depends on what they did with him and how it was presented.
I would say this. I would think there's 500,000 Punk fans out there that don't watch wrestling anymore that used to watch it when he was on it. That would tune in.
Well, they didn't watch
that would
him.
Tune in. Because I think when he had his run, when was his run? 2010, 2011?
Yeah, he left it in January 2014, so it was like summer 2011 until January 2014.
Let me look at this here. Let me look. So WWE Raw was doing. I gotta go back here a little bit. 2011, 2014, you said?
Mm-hmm.
God, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's like 9, it's almost 10 years ago, for sakes.
It'll be 10 years next month since that big pipe bomb promo that everyone, it garnered such interest. 10 years.
All right, so here we go. So let's just say Raw in January. Okay, so 2000, he went all the way to 2014 in January 2014?
Yeah, that's when he left.
All right, so in 2000, this is the numbers that they were doing in 2014, all right? And this is January 2013, okay? Raw, January 7th, 4.4 million. Raw, January 14th, 4.5 million. But what are they doing now? 1.8? There's at least 500. There's at least 500,000 fans out there that would watch Raw if Punk they would watch each other. I think he's worth 500,000 fans at least. Would you agree with that?
Maybe, yeah.
Because if 2 million fans aren't watching from the time that during his run, if they've dropped 2 million fans, I think it's safe to say 25% of them might come back to watch him.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that is safe to say.
I mean, when Hogan went to WCW, the fans kind of went up, but then dropped again. But when he turned heel, everybody came back that had watched him as a kid to see Hogan be a bad guy. So maybe people that watched Punk when they were younger would be that inspired to, oh my God, he's back. Let me see what he's up to,
Well, that's why I wonder if he went to NXT, would the possibility exist that NXT actually becomes their number one show? I doubt it.
I don't know if we'd go that far, but
But it's a 2.
But if you give him a real good storyline like the Roman Reigns one in SmackDown, maybe all it takes is one good storyline.
Yeah.
One guy that's had a great storyline for you to watch that show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, as I mentioned when we first discussed it, this Diamond Mine, they've had it trademarked since last year, so they've been waiting to spring this. But it says here, the Diamond Mine vignette shows athletes using the bags with Fusion XL brand name on them. Fusion XL is a fitness center based out of Florida, which teaches adult and kids MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, fitness, kickboxing, blah, blah, blah. And it's 20 minutes from the Performance Center. For whatever it's worth, the Fusion XL has a pro fight team with several MMA fighters under their brand. Platinum Mike Perry, Alan Patrick, Julian Williams, George Patino, and so on. So it may be tied in with this gym somehow, that's because they're using their products in the vignette. I don't know, but that's what people are digging and finding.